Hello.
And good evening.
Here we are.
Yes, with news as well that we're almost able to go back. So that's looking good.
Yeah, it's panned a little bit on my side, isn't it?
Yes, maybe panic a little.
Okay.
So what have you all been up to?
Let us know while we pan ourselves.
Even more so, what have you all had to eat? We had a fantastic dinner, which I made.
Not really. There we go. Yeah. So we're live in 9 minutes and 25 seconds, it seems. Let's have a look, see what everyone's doing. On there, already on there. We're on Twitch and we're on YouTube as well. Oh crap, there we go.
Scroll down so we can see comments. The fire-breathing rubber ducks are here. Hello, Carrie.
Hello,
And the
Tracy
kitchens.
Ann. Tracy Ann and the Kitchings in Southern Spain near Malaga. How's your weather? We were foggy earlier.
Very. Almost with a yellow tinge to it, wasn't there? Very quiet tonight.
Where are you all? What are you all doing? It's weird, isn't it? We've seems like a quiet night, but we've had so many people signing up for the Harry Potter quizzes.
The Harry Potter quiz has gone mental. Absolutely. I was going to mention it a bit later on. Where's my message? I sent myself a message with it on.
Good evening, Charlie, on YouTube.
Thanks to you guys. Keep sharing and everything else. Our Harry Potter quiz has now been seen by 242,372 people. Well, it was 15 minutes ago when I took this picture of it.
Indeed. So that's all thanks to you sharing initially, and then it just going out live from there.
Yeah.
So thank you so much to everyone who did share. And thank you to everyone who immediately shares whatever we post on our Facebook. I almost don't think you read it. I think you just share it straight away, which is really nice. So special thank you to you as well. Carrie Lee especially, who shares it within seconds of it being posted. So thank you.
Even from Jeebus and the Rainbow.
Cat's Whiskers checking in from Persia. Joan is looking forward to another evening of detecting the answers to your questions. Yes, as I said, a couple of rounds tonight are a little bit criminal.
Yes.
Yeah, that's 242,000 people wanting a shout out.
Yeah. Well, that was just who's actually seen the actual quiz on Facebook. We've actually got either going or interested is currently at 3,500.
We won't be doing that many shout outs next time.
We'll do the ones we can.
Yes.
Well, particularly for the kids. We'll definitely do it for the kids as much as we can, because we know the kids love it.
Yeah, if we can.
Is Boris still on? Is that why it's slightly quieter?
I don't know. Is Boris still on?
Hi, Sue, who's new to the quiz and joining with Fran. You just basically, you don't put your answers in the chat. That's just for our banter. So take the mic as much as you like, but we'll give it you back. It's just for that if whoever's your team captain, which I would assume would be Fran, you just using social media chat, send your answers to her, and to decide what's going on.
I think it's still on live. Yes, they're still having the fireside chats.
We might start a little bit later then.
Yes,
because we've done it so we can actually speed up on this quiz.
Yeah, I might even put an announcement on our Facebook just now, just for those people who aren't actually watching currently.
Yeah.
Maybe a 5-10 minute early. This is better than Boris by Country Masters, Joe.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I mean, we're not depressing and telling you all the things you don't want to hear, so that's what we're here for.
And on top of that, this is my dedication to you guys. At the moment, my favourite band in the whole world is actually doing a live stream, and I'm missing it. I'm recording it, but I'm missing it, so I can't chat to them live. But yeah, we're gonna start once it's all over. So we'll have a little delay and a chat. So what did you have for dinner? Hey, hi guys. Yeah, we've noticed, Debbie Logan, that you were missing. We commented on it on last week, didn't we? We said, where have they been?
Yeah, we're not getting as much guff this week.
Debbie, by the way, let me introduce. This is Privet.
And this is Vernon, the annoying uncle.
This is Privet from Little Whinging.
Good evening, Kathy Clark.
Who says, good evening to you all, quiz family. really thirsty tonight for some reason.
Because you won't shut up.
Don't start.
I'll start. You already start with the whinging thing, so I'm going to start early myself.
You were whinging.
I wasn't whinging. I was saying that we're not getting as much abuse as normal. All right, Vernon, carry on. We've been saving it all for you, says Debbie.
I can believe it as well.
Elliot's looking forward to the Marvel quiz, says Claire. So are we. I'm actually looking forward to doing research.
Yeah, we've got a lot to finish off this. Well, we've got half of them to watch this week. Then we've got the 2 Harry Potters to watch, and then the Marvel, and then we've got lots of ads that are going to be coming out this week as well. Just to push it even further. So if you could help us with that, that would be great. Giving those shares.
Also, I think I might have mentioned it a few days ago, but obviously, if there are people out there that are good at animating trailers and things like that, who have a bit of experience in it. If you would like to help us out, obviously we can't pay you too much because we rely on donations, and I know that no artist worth their salt wants to be paid in exposure dollars. But again, if you do want to help us out, a little bit of a charity case for us, advertising our quizzes to a broader audience, just a nice snappy little trailer, do get in touch with us. Obviously, as I said, we'll offer a little bit of pay, but obviously, due to the fact that we rely completely on donations, we'll also be giving you a bit of exposure as well. If you know of anybody who could do that. We can see you two are off. Good evening, my 2 favourite guys, says Jackie.
There's only one of me. It's a reflection somewhere.
Good evening, Alex and Mark. How are you tonight? Says Sam on YouTube. I'm alright. How are you, Sam?
We're good. So we had stewed beef. Well, it was braised beef, actually. It was 2 nice pieces of braising steak that was so tender they just broke up when I was trying to take out of the gravy. We had parsnips and mushrooms in that. Then we had carrots, sweet corn. I had potatoes. You had peas. What else did we have with it?
Carrots.
Yeah.
Hello again to our fellow gravy lovers, said Alex.
And I had tons of gravy on it.
I'm not a massive gravy fan myself.
I like it swimming.
Just check if we have something in our inbox. We don't. Yes, if you are just joining us, we are going to be starting a little bit late due to Boris still yabbering on the television. As always, that is quite important if you are up to date with that sort of thing. So.
Yeah. So once that broadcast is finished, we'll give it another 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll kick off. It's still going on. Still going on. We can see it to our right. Hashtag GravyGate, says Charlie Grant, and Bev on Twitch says, "Good evening, lads." Good evening, Bev. Is that to mute?
Yes, I'm not an idiot.
Do you have a certificate to say that?
I don't know, but I mean, you've left your Twitch on upstairs with the sound on for no apparent reason.
Can you hear it?
I can hear it reverberating through the ceiling.
That would be the blinders playing.
You could turn your speakers off, but you didn't.
Oh, phones are going mental. I'll give you yours.
Thank you.
Must be a message or something to us, because it happened to both of us. Thank you to the people who have just donated and said cheers.
I just said gravy on my dinner. Must be a northern thing, says Sue.
Probably is. I like it, as I say, I like it swimming.
TMI.
I can't do with dry food.
You're like a baby. I don't know. We're going to start, as we said, we are going to start a little bit later due to the announcement. I don't know how long it's still got left going on.
He's still yabbering on, so we'll wait till he's finished yabbering.
Which might be the next 10 minutes, so...
Claire Lennon, you behave yourself. She's just put, Perth was very busy at the weekend with folk looking for the beavers.
I am going to eventually show off all the beaver messages we keep getting, and the Photoshops. They're always really fun.
Yes.
So yeah, once again, if you're just joining in, we are starting a little bit late due to the Boris announcements on the television.
I thought it'd be over by now.
That's what we all thought.
Right, well, I don't want that cloth so I can wipe up these dribbles that are on the mat, not on the desk. Alright?
Good evening, Sherry.
Good evening. Got some fun rounds tonight.
Okay, we might not be starting in 12 seconds, we might be starting a little bit later.
Yeah, we're going to give it a good 5 minutes once he's finished, just to allow people to come in.
Indeed.
I thought it was afternoon that he was doing his announcements, so...
Maybe that's when he started. He had a lot to say. Oh, we just had a donation in. Thank you very much.
Thank you indeed.
Hello, Sarah.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I can get that sheet with. We can use this extended time for people to come up with more.
Oh, conference just ended. FYI, says Amy.
Okay.
Bang on 8 o'clock. Thank you, Boris.
So we're going to give you 5 minutes. We're going to give 5 minutes for people to join us, and you can start for our Friday quiz, letting us know what categories beginning with the letter H should we be doing. I will get my big list up.
Don't do it yet because I can't write them down. Mark has to write them down. Right, I think we're okay to. I'll just announce it on our Facebook that we're going live in 5. You made 2 announcements in Parliament this hour and gave a press conference at 7. I see. Hello, Chris on YouTube and Roy from Kerno checking in for another exciting quiz. A couple of criminal rounds tonight, Roy. We're having. Oh, we've already got 3 donations in, so thank you so much for donating. That's really kind of you. As if you may have joined us on Friday, we're doing a pump aid as the septic pump in our garden, which allows us to take proper big baths and wash our clothes as broken. So we're currently wearing dirty clothes, almost. I'm down to a few of my t-shirts as well. So if you do want to send a couple of quid our way, it's paypal.me/quiz actually, as always.
Right. I've got my list, so they can go ahead with the H's now.
Right.
What I have got already, just so you're not repeating yourselves: hobbies, who's hooter, holidays, hot dogs, hairy bikers, horror movies, Highlands, herbs and spices, Hanna-Barbera, heroines, household items, health,
Hot Wheels,
holes, horticulture, hobbits, hot gossip, and Hercule Poirot. So if you've got any other H categories that you want to throw into the mix for us to use on Friday, please do so.
That's the kind of news you like to hear. Claire says Perth has apparently become the first UK city centre with resident beavers. And Bev is chipping in once again, suggesting that we should do a round on honky men. Hairy burnt bacon and hairstyles.
Yes, who said it about the bacon? Okay, Roy.
There we go. Heavy metal, hotels.
Alex Logan, you've been back 2 minutes and I don't appreciate horribly burnt bacon.
I did.
Oh, right.
I haven't changed our names this week though. I've forgotten to do that. We are rather low down.
Heavy metal. Okay, that's another one to the list.
We are very low down.
Got hobbies. Yeah, we've got those. We've got heroes and heroines.
There you go. I don't know why we were so high up there. There we are. We're back. Ben still doesn't like PG tips, in case you were wondering, says Debbie. Well, some things never change, do they? Horror films. I like that.
Right, my phone is on silent and it's making noises.
So we're going to start in 2 minutes. We're starting with the intro at 5 past, just because of all the delays today. So apparently, yeah, there was 2 announcements today. Boris went to Parliament.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, Bev says hashtags.
Oh, I like that.
That's a good idea. Hashtags.
I like that.
Don't know what we'll do about it, but we'll try it. As if you don't know as well, what we're doing is the first 3 rounds, if we can, we make them start with the letter of the week. And then the 4th round's a general knowledge round based on the categories beginning with H that we couldn't fit in the regular quiz. So, you could do a round on history, but you couldn't really do a round on Herbie, the car.
But we could do Herbie, a question on Herbie.
That's my suggestion then, Herbie. What up, Nathan Reader? On YouTube, coming in with the comment as always.
Hash brownies?
We don't promote that kind of thing here.
Another hashtags.
We've been gone for a while, but PG Tips is still ranked, says Ben Logan. Less of this, Ben Logan. I thought to myself earlier, I missed the Logans. I'm starting to change my mind. Heirlooms. Half and half. Ooh, I like that. That's a good idea.
Yes.
I've already got an idea for that. Excuse me. Right, it is 5 past. I think everyone who's going to get here is going to get here, I think. That's not updated correctly.
Oh, okay. Do we know? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're back to more regular numbers. We're looking at the links now.
Yes, so with that being said, let's start first, as we always do, with our intro of the week. Tea, Yuck, coffee with time, says Roy. I'm with you on that.
I'm not.
I'm 70-30 coffee tea.
I'm 100%, well, 99.9% tea.
Amy Jo says, hello, not a round suggestion. Or is it? Right, we'll see you in a minute, guys. See you in a bit.
To play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it. Even though knows you, doesn't care cause he's barely even sober, doesn't know what you're doing, what you're saying, something's brewing in the air, you can feel it tonight, you're not alright, cause when he's broken and bleeding, he speaks without speaking, he says he'll fight to defeat them, takes it to the street end until he's broken and bleeding. I speak but I'm speechless. It happens every weekend. Happens every weekend. Cause we like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor.
And our thanks to Rats as always for our theme tune. And let's start with a first zoom. Purely for a certain gentleman.
Oh, what could that possibly be?
It's a box of PG tips.
There's one thing Mark's got in spades, it's tea. All right. Speaking of crime, it's illegal to like PG tips, says Alex. I don't think so. Coffee walnut cake is nice.
Don't like walnuts.
H for headless celebrities characters.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, I like that. And Zachary loves the Rat song, as do we.
If you do like the Rat song, please go to Official Rats on Facebook and let them know.
Yes. They're getting very big, but they're also very humble lads, and they love to get told how much their music means to other people. So yeah, if you could do that. Right. I haven't changed our names tonight, so we are Scooby and Shaggy for I think the third quiz running, which I think is just good. I like it. So
right.
So round number 1 is in fact general knowledge.
Yes. We thought we'd invert things a little bit. Right, what are you doing?
I'm just sitting in next to you.
Oh, should we do this first? So I can at least I can see.
Andrew says, H for hospital, Joe's specialist subject. Huge cows! We're having that, that's the next subject. Okay, we'll start off with your felt balls then. Alright, so quiz actually has felt balls.
Oh, they are?
There they are. I'll turn the light off so you can see a little bit better. Not by much.
How many are there in there?
Caroline Backler, that is what our names are going to be on Friday. Thank you very much for suggesting that. In fact, I'm going to call him Vermin instead of Vernon. Right, so there you go. Guess how many balls are in the felt ball pot. Please make sure you do put your own guess on your own part of the sheet. Don't put it in everyone else's, as I had to change it at the start because someone was playing silly buggers. So not doing that. Right, so there you go. So that's to the left of your team name in that yellow column. Just write down how many felt balls you think are in there. You have until the recap of round number 4 to get those in.
Yes, and it doesn't matter if you're not putting your normal scores in, but to qualify for the bonus for the felt balls, you do need to put your team name and number in there.
Oh, Rosie's a good idea. H for homophones. Same pronunciation but different meanings. Well, you might see something like that later on. How to pronounce Montana, says Sarah. Right, let's get on with it before we start devolving into something worse. Sam on YouTube says she doesn't like tea. Well, you made an enemy of Mark. Right, I'm going to do evens on this one.
No, that's fine. I don't mind people not liking tea. It means there's more for me. What are you doing?
I'm doing evens.
Oh, that gives me odds then. Which drink was advertised with the slogan "Made in Scotland from girders"?
Can I put the score sheet up? Yes, I can. There you go. There is the score sheet.
If it comes in.
That's why we get on, Sam. Me neither, says Bev. Don't forget, when I'm doing all this stuff, you need to be looking at them. Don't be looking at my mouse. Right, there we go.
Privet.
There it is, pinned. Sarah says horses. We're not going around on horses. I bloody hate horses. Right, moving on. Number 2. This is a bit of a weird one. Number 2. What name is given to the moving part inside of a bell?
Does have an official name.
So what name is given to the moving part inside a bell? We seem to have a message.
Yeah, I'm just looking it up now. It's all right. We've got someone that can't get into the quiz.
Okay, I'll do that. That's fine. I can just send it to you now.
We'll just send that to him.
No problem at all. I think I've still got the links in there.
So while he's sorting that out, we've just got someone trying to get in but don't know where we are. So which seems odd, but there you go. So we're every Sunday now. Starting with Doctor Who this Sunday, followed by Harry Potter, which we're doing twice a month now. There's such a demand, we're going to do it twice a month. So it's going to be first and third weeks for Harry Potter. So first and third week of March will be Harry Potter. We've got the Marvel quiz on the second Sunday, which is going to be at the Harry Potter time so that the kids can get involved. Yeah. So that'll be starting at 5:45. And the Doctor Who will remain at the end of the month each time, and that will be at 8 o'clock, purely because there's a lot of US people that like it, and it's to give them a chance to actually tap into it.
Yes. Right, off you go.
So, question 3. Oh, I like this one. Scrabble. How many squares are there on a Scrabble board? That's not letter tiles. That's the actual squares themselves. So the full board, so many by so many, times it out. How many squares is that? If you're within 10, I'll give you 1 point.
Charlie Grant says, horses, as my granny used to say, dangerous at both ends and damn uncomfortable in the middle.
I saw a bit of video that came up on my Facebook about tamers of horses. This guy was taming a wild horse. It's quite interesting to watch.
Oh. Number 4. What was the name of the sequel that was actually a prequel to the original Raiders of the Lost Ark? That's a fact everyone always thinks they found out first. So what was the name of the sequel that was actually a prequel to the original Raiders of the Lost Ark? Don't look at my mouse. Is that a euphemism? No. When I'm doing things behind the scenes, Mark has a tendency to watch what I'm doing, when really he should be talking to you. Well, there you go.
I'm in the doghouse
It's
again.
professionalism, that's all it is.
Oh, when you start exerting it, so will I.
We'll be back in the pub soon, says Fran, hopefully.
Yes, hopefully. We shall be starting our conversations now with our pubs to see when we can get back.
Yeah. But it is generally the rule of thumb for quizzes is we are the last on the totem for things that get back to normal.
Yeah, because initially there's going to be a demand for pubs on every single day that it's open. So that I don't think we're going to be immediately back once the pubs are open, but we'll see.
It might be before summer. It might be after summer.
Yeah.
Just because summer is the time then we're even less in demand because you know, everyone wants to be out at the beach. Or,
Yeah, but I don't think people will be going on holidays, to be honest.
not holidays, I'm just saying when it's sunny, people want to go to the
Yeah.
beach and be in beer gardens, and we can't do a quiz like that. Number 5 is yours.
Who famously said, "Our enemies are resourceful, and so are we. They never stop thinking about new ways to harm our country, and neither do we." Well, I did those wordings quite right. Nice, didn't I? To go around our heads.
Mm-hmm.
Quite pleased with that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you check anything through?
I did.
Did you change anything?
Mm-hmm, I did.
Oh, you should have left them
Why?
because they were fun.
No, they weren't. They were just spelt wrong and in the wrong place and not with the right animation.
Well, listen, even better than
Number 6.
number 6.
What is the name of Negan's baseball bat in the TV series The Walking Dead? Is it Lucille, Wanda, or Molly? So what's the name of Negan's baseball bat in The Walking Dead? Is it Lucille, Wanda, or Molly? Bit noisy that, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's not only you telling me off for making noises on the desk.
Mine's useful, yours is just a piece of... Let's put that music back on, why don't we?
Yeah, I might shut you up.
Well, that's cool. Thank you so much. I can already see that 4 people have shared the live video as we've been going live. So thank you for sharing. The best way for us to get out there is to share the video when it is live. You also get a special sharer badge sometimes.
And 7 of you have actually given us a thumbs up reaction.
Well, a reaction anyway. For some reason, I don't know, I mentioned it before, but Facebook likes to tell you when you've got negative reactions. So when you do our factoid, you get people saying, oh, they shared it and this and that. And then sometimes it says, this person has completely hidden you from their timeline. Luckily, it doesn't tell me who it was, it just tells me that someone did. I don't know why it bothers, but there you go.
Just turn up my tea. Question 7. Monaco borders France and which other country?
Who?
Monaco.
Right, you said Monica.
Said Monaco.
No, you didn't. He said Monica.
I said Monaco.
Would anyone like to rewind it slightly and, listen, and tell me what Mark said? Because I don't think he said Monaco.
I did.
Right. I mean, you also use a woman's genitals on Friday by mistake, so I don't think you're...
Did I?
Yep.
No.
Good evening, Kira Bourne. There you go. Who's Monica Borders? Amy said he said Monica, and Roy said Monica, yeah. Hashtag Monica! I like it.
You rotten snitches. And as for you, Alex Logan, you can sling your hook.
Thing is, you can't lie when we're being recorded. You can't lie. Oh, dear. Thank you, guys.
All right, just keep piling in.
Oh, dear.
Calm
You
down.
made us peak then on the red. Jesus. Right, moving on. Question number 8. Number 8. Which pop group formed in 2002 produced a record-breaking 20 consecutive top 10 UK singles, including 4 number 1s? Monica. So which pop group formed in 2002 produced a record-breaking 20 consecutive UK top 10 singles, including 4 number 1s?
I'm being abused.
Thank you for sharing, Fran.
Yeah, thank you, Shout.
Oh my god.
Thank
Thank you, Sean.
I'm getting really tongue-tied, aren't I, tonight? Oh, well.
Yes, Monica. Please donate for Mark's speech therapy lessons. We desperately need them.
Have you said hi to that
I
one?
have, yes.
Right, okay. Said me send it again.
Well, Kira is now in shock because you read out her name, Angela Fowler.
Oh, we read it out twice.
Yes.
Hello! And give her a wave.
Wow. Not everyone gets that.
No.
No.
Certainly certain Logans won't be doing. Moving on, question number 9. Oh, this is your question. I rather like it.
Yes, I wanted to read it out. Well, there you go.
Well, you read it out. You read it out. You read it out.
Okay. I came up with this one. I like this one. Number 9. What is Labour Party leader Keir Starmer middle name? Is it Rodney or Derek?
Starmer's, not Starmer middle name. Starmer's middle name. If
I
you're being
don't think you've got a leg to stand on. I don't think
you're being pedantic with me.
Monica, you haven't got a leg to stand on. I didn't use the correct apostrophe. You said a woman's name.
Kathy Tomlinson. That's a little bit funny, but I'm not having it.
Steve Gooch says, sadly, we're a man down in our team tonight because his house burned down a couple of days ago. Oh, God. Thinking of you as well.
Indeed.
Hope you get back on your feet soon. Nothing worse than that.
No. You lose everything, don't you?
Hashtag pedantic, says Debbie Logan. Yes. That's Mark's middle name.
Hashtag rich from the Logans.
That's Mark's middle name. There you go, you could be number 10 then.
The word petroleum is made up of two Latin words. Petra meaning rock and oleum meaning what? Hashtag not sorry from Kathy Tomlinson. I won't be sorry when I delete your comments out, your scores out.
Wow. Okay, so, not yet. We're on to the next part of our quiz.
Yes. It is the Marathon Puzzle Quiz, which is worth 2 points. I showed it to Alex earlier on, and I had to give him the answer. So I think I found a slightly trickier one this week. No doubt some of you will get it right. But what it is, let's move on. I want a single 3-letter word that you add to each of the following in the blanks to make new words. It is the same 3-letter word. These slogans.
Oh dear. Ooh, shiver me timbers, Mark, said Ben. Ooh, he's quaking in his boots. And Kathy says, I'm no good anyway. Well then. So yeah, it's the same 3 words that can go into each of those words to create a full real word.
The same 3 word? You mean same 3-letter word?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're having to go at me for my words.
Well,
getting them right.
All right, well, I'll mention that you did say marathon piddle.
Charlie Grant reckons he's got it. So does... No, they don't count anyway.
Logans do. Yes, you do. Right, okay. We are running slightly behind tonight as we started quite late, so we'll get on with that recap.
Yes, get on with the recap. Recap away.
All right, there we go. Get that just out of the way. It looks like it's cutting us off, but it's not there.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Thank you so much.
I thought that's what you'd removed, you see.
No, just the errors. So again, if you do want to donate, it is paypal.me/quiz actually. All of your money will currently be going towards the new pump for our garden, as we're unable to wash our clothes and take big baths otherwise.
Debbie Logan, who said, careful or I'll post the answer. I think you know far too well that it wouldn't be me that turns on you if you did that, it'd be the rest of them.
Is that third one right? What have you done now?
We'll have a quick look at it. No, not that. She means the third on the marathon. I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh, okay. Mark, you need to be careful because I'm friends with Hugh Janus and he has contacts, says Ben.
If you want to reveal that sort of information about yourself, that's up to you.
Also, we have got a Zoom. I'll be doing that when we get through the
next recap.
The next bit of recap. Otherwise, you've got too much on your plate there. And also, I'll make sure we've got the balls. I'll take that off so you can see them as well. There's the felt balls in case you missed them. If it looks a bit different tonight, it's because we were so far ahead I managed to take a picture of the balls in the middle of the day. Which is normally what I do 10 minutes before we start the quiz. There we are. What's that, guys? Mark had one job and he got it wrong. Wow. Kelsey Priest.
Can you bring it up just so I can check it? Damn. Take it out.
Which one? That?
No, that. Yep.
Right, okay.
Yes, you're right. I got it wrong on the third when I threw in an I in front of NG by accident.
Got it if number 3 is wrong, says Bev. Yes. As I said, colour me surprised. Right, I think I'm going to
I'm getting messages left, right and centre now. It's not fun.
One job.
Shut up. I can't get to my messages now.
There we go. I have changed it on all the other slides. We're up to date now. Thank you for pointing out. We have hashtag too many eyes gate. It's Charlie Vent. Anita got the marathon for Colonel, says Roy. Good for Anita. Well done. Quick on the old draw there. Also, we've got another person sharing. Thank you very much for sharing on that one. Shut your bloody phone up. God. Alright, so we've gone through that one bit of the recap. Let's go on to the... actually, let it go through one more time. Let me cut it off.
Yeah, I just want to check... I'm just going to disappear for 2 seconds, just checking it all works upstairs properly. I'm going to say something about me.
Yeah, what a professional, leaving halfway through the quiz. I'm not fond of this either. So yeah, I've got a nice little box on my screen that tells me people are liking and sharing, and we've also got 10 shares, so thank you very much. We've also had 12 reactions. Lovely. Oh, we got 11 shares, thank you so much. What wonderful people you are. Also, just to remind you as well, I have the link to our next Harry Potter quiz. It should be there. So if you've not seen it and you do want to be a part of that one, that is the Harry Potter quiz. That's a link to it there. I'll post it on the YouTube and on the Twitch, just in case. That's not be the next one coming up. It'll be the Doctor Who one. That's going to be coming up first, and then it's the Harry Potter quiz. Is there a type on the third marathon question, says Ballerina? Yes, there is. Once again, Mark had one job and didn't do it. I mean, we're going to rely on him doing spelling, so it was a lost cause as it was. Okay, let's get on with the answers.
Yeah, sure. This is my favourite band in the whole world, and they're doing a live stream.
Would you prefer to leave?
I was tempted.
Bev says, share the HP quiz for you. Thank you so much, Bev. That being said, the HP quiz is the one quiz we don't need any more shares because we've reached 250,000 people. But thank you so much for doing it either way. We're really appreciative of anyone who shares any of our things as well.
Ben Logan has said, why is there a SpongeBob cone? Stop it. If you'd have been here, you'd understand why, but we're not saying now.
Right. Let's get on with the answers to your general knowledge.
I'll let you roll through with these while I catch up with everything that's being said.
Sarah said, hashtag get Mark out of here. Get the hell out of here. Right. So, 2 points for every answer, as always. Which drink was advertised with the slogan made in Scotland from girders?
Girders.
It is, of course, Iron Brew.
Sarah.
Ben Logan says shivers from Boo. Why does it have to have the noisiest implements? Number 2. What name is given to the moving part inside of a bell? Well done if you got this one. It's actually called the clapper. The clapper for number 2. No, Blarina, there should no eye on the third question in the marathon. As I said, trusting Mark to do something to do with spelling is a lost cause.
Someone didn't check it.
Why would I?
That's your job.
No, it's not. It's your idea to come up with the marathon. It's your job to make sure it's correct. Can we have No. Number 3. How many squares are there on a Scrabble board? 1 point within 10. There are 225. It's 15 times 15.
I like that, Sarah. But no.
Yeah, so it's 225. And you can get 1 point if you are within 10 either side. Number 4. What was the name of the sequel that's actually a prequel to Raiders of the Lost Ark? It was The Temple of Doom, which in retrospect didn't make any sense. Because he was fascinated by the mystical Raiders of the Lost Ark, even though he'd already seen it in Temple of Doom, technically. So, it didn't make any sense. You're also making a 5th Indiana Jones.
Yes, apparently.
He's going to be 81 when it comes out? Christ. Who famously said, our enemies are resourceful, and so are we. Blah, 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 blah. It was, of course, George W. Bush, who looks a bit like Einstein compared to our previous president of the United States.
We weren't getting political.
Well, there's nothing political about saying he's an idiot. The name of Negan's baseball bat in The Walking Dead, it was Lucille. Sarah's comment now has 8 likes. It's more than we get for the entire quiz. That the hell. Number 7. Monaco borders France and which other country? No other country. It is totally surrounded by France. Well done if you saw through our little ruse there. Number 8. Which pop group formed in 2002 had 20 consecutive UK number 10 singles? It is Girls Aloud. Girls Aloud for number 8. Does that make them more successful than the Spice Girls? In terms of hits?
Spice Girls had bigger numbers, I think.
Bigger numbers. So, do you want me to host the quiz? Yeah, come on, I'll get rid of this guy. Get rid of this guy. This asshole.
Well, next time the blinders are on, you can do.
Yeah, number 9. The Labour Party leader Keir Starmer's middle name, is it Rodney or Derek? It is, in fact, Rodney. But it could have easily been Del Boy, couldn't it? So it was Rodney for number 9. Well done if you got that one. And finally, number 10. The word petroleum is made up of 2 Latin words, petra meaning rock and oleum meaning oil. Rock oil. Rock oil. There you go. So give us your score out of 20. Let us know what you got. If you don't want to put it on your score sheet, you can always just tell us in the comments. But we won't be doing it for you. We're not manually putting it in for you. Do that yourself. Right. So that was your 20.
See, we said this and then we've got the delay now waiting for them to actually start doing that, haven't we? Shall we do the Zoom while we're waiting for it to come in?
Yes, let's do the Zoom.
Claire says 10, Bev says 20, the Colonel's got 16, 6 for Richard.
Is that 6 questions or 6 points?
Gig Buddy's 10, Kathy Clark 13, the Kitchen's got 18, 12 for Kathy Tomlinson.
Monaco question was mean, says Claire Reid. Oh, sorry, Claire.
Debbie got 14.
I think that was a slightly harder round then.
Yeah.
For a lot of you.
Sarah got 10. Rod, 18.
Oh, Zachary.
Zach got 18.
Damn Monaco, and I've been there. Oh dear. Worst round ever, we think, says Amy. Oh dear, that's not a good metric.
We thought we'd made that easy.
Well, there you go.
It's actually got the easier numbers against it, isn't it?
Well, that's all subjective, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to your next round. Round number 2.
Round number 2 is...
Excuse me. Sorry, I was muted there.
I do like the credits you create for this one.
Thank you. I did have to actually change the audio mix because we got copyright stuck on YouTube for it.
Or you use the real McCoy stuff.
Well, no, I used what I thought was royalty free, and someone was like, "No, that's mine." It wasn't, but there you go. Just like that Taiwanese company that seems to claim that a spinning globe is with their copyright. Idiots. Right, Premiership football spoiler alert. Latest score coming up, says Charlie Grant. Don't put it in the chat. No one wants to see it, just in case.
Yeah, they could be recording it,
Yes.
like I'm doing with the blinders.
Like you did when you spoiled one of the episodes of Drag Race.
Yes.
16 for Rosie and 16 for David Fowler. Let's get on with round number 2, all about crime and punishment.
Crime and punishment.
Yes, and I'm going to do odds for this one. All right.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay.
So number 1, how many weapons are there in the original game of Cluedo? So how many weapons are there in the original game of Cluedo? And it's also called Clue in America.
Is it?
It's also the film called Clue.
Mm.
With Tim Curry and Michael McKean and... Just kidding, no spoilers. This is my first rodeo, says Charlie Grant. Well done.
McKean?
Michael McKean.
Is it? I thought Michael Caine was in it. Or is that on that Sleuth I'm thinking of? Which is very similar.
Is it?
Sort of-ish.
It takes place in a house with a murder mystery.
Yeah, this does as well.
For God's sake!
I don't know. It's basically it's one of my friends telling me about blinders and how good it is. Question 2. In 1953, in the book of 1953, and the 1966 film, Fahrenheit 451 was illegal to own.
Thank God we have it on the screen. Thank God we have it on the screen.
Shall I go? So I just go and leave you to it.
Yeah.
My brain's not functioning today.
Oh,
What date are we on?
22nd.
22nd. So I have now been on 53 days without alcohol.
So what's your excuse then?
It's that I'm needing the alcohol, obviously.
Blimey, O'Reilly. Number 3. Question number 3. Who played Ronnie and Reggie Cray in the 2015 film Legend? So who played Ronnie and Reggie Cray in the 2015 film Legend? No fun bit of trivia about that, I'll tell you later on.
Okay. First time we've had this quiz described as a rodeo.
Kathy Clark says, I'm impressed. Just how bad he said it, yeah. Right, this is the link to the Doctor Who quiz. So if you do want to be sharing and liking that as well, or if you're interested and you've never been to one of our quizzes before, that's our link to that one as well. So that one is the only one of our Sunday specials that takes place at our regular time of 7:45. All the other ones that we do, that's the Marvel and the Harry Potter, take place at 5:45 p.m. GMT, just because those tend to have a slightly younger audience and we want those to be able to play it before they go to bed.
Yeah, it was quite nice at the end of the last Harry Potter with the parents saying that, right, it's time for bed for them now, but they've enjoyed it.
Indeed.
We loved it.
Moving on.
Question number 4. Who was the first US president to resign from office? So we're after the first one. As its presidents, we will accept the surname unless there's been more than one president with that surname, in which case you would have to identify which one it is. So, for example, if it was one of the Bushes, you would have to say senior or junior or whatever.
Yes. Charlie Grant says, blimey, there's more adverts on here than ITV. We've got a business to run, Charlie. We're desperate.
Yeah. We told you about the pump failing in the garden, which takes all the run water off, and the utility water. So we can't actually do any washing at the moment till we get that fixed, and it's not cheap.
No. As you were there on Friday, pump aid is what we're looking for.
Pump aid, yes.
Wash the world.
Number 5, Alex.
Number 5, Mark. What S were a series of riots against police brutality toward the gay community in the 1960s? So what S were a series of riots against police brutality towards the gay community in the 1960s? Sometimes, not all of our quizzes are all fun and games. You're going to get some serious stuff in here sometimes.
I just noticed question 6. You've given me a long one to read there. I'm going to really tongue-tie myself on this one, aren't I?
Are you guys okay, Sir Sarah? No, I'm not. He's getting worse and it's making me bad.
Don't blame me for your misgivings.
Who else are we going to blame it on? We were going fine until you started mocking up all your other words.
Blame your girlfriend. Question number 6.
Right,
I'm just going to read this straight from the sheet.
Right.
Because it's a long one.
Here we go.
Don't. You get me laughing again. Diane Abbott apologised after a photo emerged of her sipping a can of which alcoholic drink on a London Overground train? Was it whiskey and coke, mojito, gin and tonic, or special brew?
I put your big on the screen then because I was waiting for you to muck up and you didn't. Now I'm just annoyed.
I didn't even notice that because I was too busy concentrating on the words.
I know, that's why I did it, because I knew you wouldn't see it. I very subtly just pressed that button and got you all big. You didn't do anything wrong. Damn.
This is the evil I live with.
Just a quick reminder.
Click the one above that one. It's curtains for you. It. 7. Go on. You said we were behind and now you're messing around.
We can bring it back. Number 7. The figure of justice on the Old Bailey in London holds a set of scales in one hand. What is in the other hand? So the figure of justice on the Old Bailey in London holds a set of scales in one hand, and what is in the other hand?
Charlie Grant and Sarah, behave yourselves. Don't want any extra comments on this one. Fran's going to Arundel on Thursday. We're staying in.
Debbie says, that bacon looks definitely smoked. When you show the bacon, you go on mute, but not when you show the curtains. How weird. I'm going to make sure it's right. Oh.
The quiz.
Okay,
Question 8. You're being really unprofessional tonight.
Says you.
Question number 8. Whose lover was the subject of a real-life court case in 1960?
How do you burn bacon that badly? I don't understand how, said Ben. Neither do we. It went past black and turned purple. Can't explain that.
If you want me to spit out over your table, keep doing that because I was very close then.
I don't know how you get purple from past black.
Neither do I.
That was the thing when I sent the picture to Mum. It was just her first comment was, "Why is it purple?" Number 9. Conrad Murray was charged with which famous person's manslaughter in 2010? So Conrad Murray was charged with which famous person's manslaughter in 2010?
Be yours if you keep this up.
Well.
Mm.
Well.
Well.
Wellity. Let's have a see here.
Wellity. What are you going on at?
What am I going on at? I don't know. What am I going on about? Don't know that either. Wow. We've got a lovely number of people on our YouTube watching, so thank you very much for being part of our YouTube channel.
Yeah, I mean, just because you can see it's busy now on the on this channel. That already the Harry Potter quiz has got 3,000. 3,000 as many people said they were coming to it as they said they were coming to this.
Mm.
So,
Speaking of which,
speaking of which,
speaking of witches. Ugh.
stupid boy.
Stop dicking about. Go on.
Me? What is the name of the prison in Harry Potter?
Yeah, a gentle segue into that one, wasn't it?
Mm.
Gentle segue.
Have you taken something tonight? Because you're acting very weird.
You take a Valium when I'm hanging out with you.
Yeah.
Have you two done a pill, says Karina?
That's what I was thinking about him.
I'm on YouTube and Facebook, says Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. Speaking of witches. Woo. Oh, thank you very much, Charlie Grant, for advertising our PayPal there. You are a legend among men. Thank you so much for that. Right, back on with this one. And this time it is correct.
Shut it.
We're going to watch the final episode of Discovery tonight.
Yes, final episode.
Just saying that while we were waiting. There you go. Can't believe you did it. I can't believe you did it.
No, I can't believe it either, but there you go.
Tell you what, though, he has been very good at the felt ball numbers. He's been keeping them very
Up to date.
Although I did nearly wee myself on Friday because I thought he was holding up the actual T card showing the answer, but luckily it's on the back.
No, I did that, which is actually the rounds that we're doing tonight and not the number that's on the back.
But the thing is, there is a light right there, so when he did hold it up, I couldn't actually see the actual card. I could just see a shadow. So I was like, ooh. Right, let's go with that. And in the recap, we will do the zoom. We'll get that recap on first, just so you can all see it.
It's quite surprising how bright it is for us compared to what you're seeing. The camera does dull it down a little bit. So you can understand what they go through with TV studios, why it's meant to be so bright.
Indeed. Suggestion for new names, Waldorf and Statler. I think we had that at one
We've had
point.
that, yeah, we've had that.
Let's have a quick look, see if I can see it.
I'm pretty sure we've had them.
Let's have a look. I don't know, actually.
I know it was on our list.
Oh, maybe we have had Statler and Waldorf.
I don't know. Just stop it.
I forgot about that one.
Can I hit him, please? Hit it, please.
Just got the marathon, says Kathy. Is it because now you knew there was no extra letter in there? Is that what tipped it for you? Right.
You know what? I've been around the world.
Aye. Right, it's time for your Zoom of the week.
Ooh, what? I haven't seen this, so I'm with you. So I'm going to try and guess at the same time as you.
This might be the most zoomed in image we've ever done.
I think I know what this is.
First person to get it on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch gets 2 bonus points.
Am I right?
No.
Oh.
Treat yourself. Give him a little smack, said Sarah.
Can I?
No. No one yet. No. As I said, this might be one of the most zoomed in images we've ever done. Just think about that. Nope. No one yet. I'm going to have to tell you in a second just so you keep your eye out.
Okay, well tell me and hide your mouth so they can't lip.
Ooh, some good guesses. I'm going to put the recap back on just for a couple of minutes for you. Keep your guesses coming in. Specifically Rice Krispie. I like that.
I thought it was. My first guess was Mars Rock, and he said no.
Oh, I like the siren you've got. Brilliant.
Doesn't make a nice hat for you.
Bacon bits. No.
Right, you've got 30 seconds, and then we're going to close it off.
I'll put it back on for you. Get rid of that.
It has been guessed on one of the channel.
Only on one though. Joe suggests veal a scallop gate. No, nothing yet. So this one is because it is the most zoomed in. Well, I'm going to say it is 2 for this one.
Give him 2 points for this one.
Or should I do 3?
No, we just said 2.
Okie dokie. No one yet. Luke Skywalker's uncle. That's disgusting, Alec, but I love it.
Some good weird ones.
I'm
loving banana bread. That ain't right.
Garibaldi. It ain't that.
Some on YouTube. Dust. Anyone? No.
No one's guessed it.
On the other channels.
On the other 2. 3 people have guessed it on the same channel.
One person is actually still guessing it, even though they got it right.
Right, you've got 10 seconds. Now I've got my timer on.
Oh, it's only PG tips.
No, I think I've stumped a few of you for this one.
Yeah, but it's weird. There's just one person who's got it right.
Not one person, one channel.
One person on one channel, yeah.
No, 3 people got it.
Oh, 3 people have got it on that channel.
Yeah, but I know who the first person was to get it.
Yeah, I've written it down.
Right, guys, that's it. Your time is up.
We won't say. Let's just reveal it.
All right. And your answer is coffee granules.
Which was Sarah on Facebook. Nobody got it on YouTube and nobody got it on Twitch.
No, but Bluina did also get it a couple of minutes after. Well, a few seconds after Sarah, and I think Socks also got it as well.
Alec McKee said a very, very, very small fence.
Whatever. So yeah, the only person to actually get it was Sarah. So there you go. Yeah, you, Sarah. You're the first person to get it. You said coffee granule.
Yep. And then you started having lots of other guesses that were wrong.
Yeah. Sophie said that. Well done, Soph. I did say it was the most zoomed in we've ever had. It was a microscopic. Well, I might start doing microscopic, and then I might start giving you clues. I was going to say Mark's brain cell, says to Karina. Yeah, there's no grey matter there. Belina says, no, I got it first. On our comments, unfortunately, I did see it Sarah first. Steve says, was it decaf? Yeah. I know. Michael Stockham said coffee, but I think Sarah did say it first. I'm looking through the comments. I can't see it.
It's not on mine.
You can have a quick look, but I do believe the first person I saw say it was Sarah.
We were watching for it.
I don't like coffee, that's why I didn't get it, said Bev on Twitch. That's fair. Right, that is your recap. I think there's enough time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you?
Yeah, you do the answers while I'm checking this through then.
Okie dokie. Alright, let's get us back to that screen. And let's get us on
That's even worse.
the answers. Okie dokie.
I've lost it completely. I'm pretty sure when I was checking it all, I only saw Sarah. Oh, here we go. Got it again. No, it's only giving me so many on my phone.
No, I do apologise. If you did get it in there, the first person that we did see, we were both looking, was Sarah, and we were looking on all of them channels. And to be fair, there's no bias there because the amount of times that she said it right but been late, and I've not let her have it, so we are boringly fair. Okay.
Go on then. Answers.
Answers.
Quickly whiz through these, I think.
How many weapons are there in a game of Cluedo? 2 points spot on, 1 point for one either side. There are 6 weapons in a game of Cluedo. Well done if you got those. 6.
How to put bed past.
In Fahrenheit 451, what was illegal to own? It was books. And also 451 is the temperature in which books are incinerated. Number 2, who played Ronnie and Reggie Kray in the 2015 film Legend? 1 point for each. It was Tom Hardy and Tom Hardy. Also, the trivia on the poster, they had a load of 5 stars along it, saying like 5 stars from the Times and whatever. But then they had one that was by Time Out magazine, and they covered up the fact that it was a 2-star review, but they had Ronnie and Reggie Kray in the way, so it looked like it was 5 stars being blocked. So that's the way they got through that. They got a 2-star review on the poster.
Well, yeah, well, they're notorious for that, because they can have a comment that says, particularly the theatres in the West End, they can say amazingly bad. Yeah, and they'll just actually take the word amazing.
Amazing. Who was the first US president to resign from office? It was Tricky Dicky Richard Nixon.
There's only been one,
Richard Nixon.
unfortunately.
Indeed. Number 5. What S were a series of riots against the gay community in the 1960s? It was Stonewall, the Stonewall riots. Number 6. I'll put the music back on now. Number 6. Diane Abbott apologised after a photo emerged of her sipping a can of special brew. No, it was Mojito. Mojito for 6. Carol says definitely Sarah first. We're going to have to go for what we saw, unfortunately.
Thanks, Carol, for double checking it though for us.
Yes. Number 7. The figure of justice in the Old Bailey in London holds a set of scales in one hand, and in the other it is a sword. A sword for number 7.
Oh, there you go.
No, that's a clue. That's a spurtle. Number 8. Whose lover was the subject of a real-life court case in 1960? It was Lady Chatterley's lover. Lady Chatterley's for number 8. Number 9. Conrad Murray was charged with which famous person's manslaughter in 2010? Remember where you all were when you heard it? It was Michael Jackson.
I was in the pump house in Brighton.
We both were.
You were there? Were you with me?
Yeah.
All right.
Can't believe that.
I don't know who
Remember
I was.
where you're drinking your pints, but you don't care that your nephew was with you. Bloody hell.
No.
Number 10. What's the name of the prison in Harry Potter? It is, of course, Azkaban. Number 6 for Fran. Number 6 was a Mojito. Mojito.
Yes, Azkaban. So that won't be a question in the Azkaban part of the quiz.
No. Do let us know your scores, but we are going to move quickly on to round number 3.
Which is a brand... Oh, no, we've got the marathon again for...
Here we go.
There we go. Straight on to number 3.
So that was your first of your criminal rounds, and most people say that they should be arrested for this round that we do. So round number 3 is, of course...
Basically, it's my mind going mental. This is what the inside of my mind is like.
And it is criminal. So we've got 18, 12 for 20 for Bev, Suzanne had 12, 12 for Kathy Clark, Gangsters 18, Rod got 18, 16 for Jonas, a slight improvement.
Yeah, real mixture tonight. Let's see how you do with this. There's some weird ones. Our favourite is number 10.
Charles Kitchen just said, Dingbats are bloody awful, so Tracy Ann's on her own. Tell us how you really feel, Charles. Right.
Indeed.
So you just say what you see, you get 1 minute for each of these, and then at the end we'll reveal the answer. For this one, because we are running a little bit behind, we won't be accepting any alternates unless I think they are outstandingly better than what we have. Right, here we go. Here is your first one. Just say what you see, but it's not that game show. Say what you see.
I do like the music you've got for this.
This is the extended version.
Should we change into now? He's changing the names. I'm not looking at it. I'll just wait and see what he chooses. Do you have to? I mean, I can set fire to you.
Blarina says, can someone log out of the sheet, please? Once you've got your scores in your sheet, if you make sure you can leave fully, please.
Yeah, we do seem to have a lot of people in tonight. Have a quick look at the old PayPal.
Boogie to Inspector Gadget, says Bev on Twitch. It is very Inspector Gadget.
It is very Inspector Gadget.
This is the first time I've ever used the extended version of that song. Should be egg and bacon. It should be, Sarah. Sorry. A little egg. Right, number 1. It is a sir and a school cap. And what is another name for a sir in the old time? It is a knight. It is a nightcap. Nightcap, number 1. Nice, easy one to start you off with, I hope.
And thank you to the 12 people so far who have donated. Thank you very much.
Much appreciated if you can. All right, moving on. Number 2. Number 2. This is a fun one. Nothing too hard, but it is a fun one. Here we go. Here's number 2. That's why Mark's words are often scrambled, says Charlie Grant. Got it in 1.
Which one?
Why not?
Living in the past.
I might put them on a slideshow one day.
How are you doing with these so far?
Claire Lennon said awful, and Anna said number 2, OMFG. Do Marks and Spencers. That's a good one, isn't it? Yeah, so we're currently Starsky and Hutch. Right, suppose back. So what is that? It is a baby sheep inside the number 8. Another name for a sheep is
A lamb?
and it's lamb in 8. Lamb in 8. Struggling, I think we do much better when we're not talented, Amy. Oh dear. These are the 2 easy ones I thought, but there you go.
Yeah.
We'll see how you go though. Urinate. 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 Urinate.
Your call.
No. Not having urinate. Oh, one. No.
No.
So if we go down that hill, we'll be doing it all night.
Yeah.
Do you two ever tune into Judge Jules on a Saturday night? No, I don't.
No.
Not a fan of the radio myself. Number 3. What's number 3 then? See how you think about this one. Here we go.
The only radio I tend to tune into is Premium Blend Radio Show on a Thursday, hosted by my mate Stuart Clark Lewis, and then also John Kennedy's Exposure on Radio X.
Urinate, that's what we said to Caroline. I don't think urinate's a good one, unfortunately.
Well, I don't think we'd use it, not when it's a family show.
Nothing we've done tonight has been family friendly.
This is true.
It's been on a knife's edge of being too much. 8 bar, said Steve. No.
Not as good as ours, is it?
No. Amy said, yeah, we got one. Tyree81 on YouTube says that's not a lamb. Yes, it was. It was a young sheep. It's a lamb. Anytime you have a sheep, it's called a lamb, unless it's mutton. Right, so that one, number 3. What is there? There's a bunch of sins. And what's the name for a lot of?
There's a lot of sins there.
It's a multitude of sins, for Christ's sake. I serve you a ball and you just completely watch it fly over your head. Jesus.
I'm staring.
I don't know why I bother.
I'm staring.
Number 4. What's number 4? Here
I
we go.
think this is slightly trickier.
Alright, here we go. Don't know why I had it coming in that way.
I changed it over. So you must have took it earlier than I changed it.
Debbie says, this is the round where I hate getting them right, as it means we're on the same wavelength as Mark. Yes. As we always say, if you don't get all of these right, you are normal.
Yeah, this one should have come in from the other side and come in from the right to the left.
Oh well.
Many sins, medicines. Sloth is a sin,
Sloth is a sin.
officially. Speak to the church if you've got any arguments.
Question 3 is a dirty dozen. No, there's more than 12 there, I think. Should be Monica and Chandler, said Jackie Cartwright. Now, if anything, it'd be Joey and Chandler. I don't know. We get called couple as much as it is. I don't give more fuel to that fire, do I? Sinful as in full of sins.
Ooh, I quite like that.
Sinful, I will let you have sinful, as it was a box full of sins. Sinful.
Apparently there was 12.
Dirty dozen. I don't know what's dirty about them, though.
Yeah.
Sins aren't dirty.
Not 7 deadly sins.
No, there weren't. There was more than 7
There's
in
12 in there.
Yeah. Sinful I will allow. Right, so number 4, that one is a rock hard word, which is bargain, and it's a car being driven in reverse. It was drive a hard bargain. Drive a hard bargain. My apologies for getting that wrong in the wrong way direction. Oh well.
Weirdly, I changed it over.
I took it. They were doubled. I didn't. Not medicines, then no. Smart and Pretty Fleur got number 4, said Roy.
Excellent.
There are only 7 individual sins, though. No. Multitude sins. Pick up a bargain.
Ooh.
Pick up a bargain, I will allow. I like that, pick up a bargain. It was a pickup truck.
And it had bargain on it.
Yeah, it specifically was a pickup truck. I will allow that one. And 7 deadly sins, I'll give you 1 point. It wasn't what I wanted, but there were 7 in there, so... Yes, Caroline, you got it. Thank you for putting it in so nicely. Appeal. I like that. Right, so yeah, I will allow that pick up a bargain. As I didn't think of that, so you can have that. Right, let me just make sure my screen isn't going yellow. Wonderful. Rid of that.
Where are we going?
Right.
Number 5.
New nicknames every Q Gate, said Charlie Grant. Number 5.
I quite like this one.
What's that one? Yes, pick up a bargain I would allow. Sinful I would allow. And 7 deadly sins I'll give you 1 point for. Wasn't what I was intending though. Are you stirring the right way though, says Beth. No.
It's alright, he's got London Underground ears. Mind the gap.
You've been telling that joke for as long as I've been alive.
Because it's a good one.
1 point for Claire so
Oh
far.
dear.
Sorry, Claire.
Must have made these easier.
I thought these were easy.
Yes. I thought this one was easier.
Alright, so what do you think that one was?
Well, we've got the word point. And it's been turned around.
There's 3 of them.
And there's 3 of them.
So it is.
3-point turn.
Carol got it. Good on you, Carol. Right, next up, number 6.
Right, this one you've got to think really out of the box for this one. This is, I think, is a bit of a tricky one.
Do be specific with this one for this one, I would like.
Yeah.
Mother got number 5, says Anna. Loving these, as always, says Charlie Grant. That's because you're weird. Right, here we go.
Yeah, this is a tricky one. Take the 2 words separately and think outside the box with them. Not literally that box, but outside the box as in the phrase. It's a real groaner.
Rona, not a Shona.
Can I say? It's a clue.
Yeah.
What we're actually looking for is, for the answer, 4 words. 4 words for the answer.
It is a saying. Rosie said 3-point turn.
Yeah, that's right.
That was the correct answer. But make sure you don't put it in there.
Yeah, we're looking for 4 words with this one.
Yes, 4 words.
Because I think it is a really tricky
And
one.
it is a saying. Look at exactly what's on the screen and you'll see. Okay, so if you read it, you've got
Time and you've got place, but not the normal way you would spell them, is it?
an alternate way
A
or
spell-
another way of spelling the words.
Another way?
Another way.
You mean another time and another place?
Kind of weird that you're Luke and Leia because they kissed. That's a good point, Alex. That's a good point. Very, very quickly change that over to... Oh, God, no.
Can you?
There you go. Holmes and Watson, there you are. Not the right time or the place. I will accept that. That's fine. Not the right time or place. I will accept that. Claire.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jackie. She says he hates it. And Fran just outright said, I'm not doing it. Fair enough.
Kathy actually got it.
No, the whole point of that one, Andrea, is it needs to be something to do with another time or the wrong time. It's the different way of spelling time and place. You needed that part of it. Wrong or alternate, different time, different place. Wrong time and place, I will accept. Wrong time, wrong place, I'll accept. It needs to be the whole point of that. The answer is it needs to be alternate, wrong, different. That's the whole point. Yep, I will accept wrong time, wrong place, any variation of wrong or another alternate.
Right, let's go to something a bit easier.
Yes. Number 7. What is this one? Here we go. Luke and Leia looking for love in all the wrong places. Very, very good.
Very.
Very good, sir. I went down the herb and fish route. Shorty Craig.
Oh, dear.
If you're enjoying this round and you would like to donate, we would much appreciate it. If you hate this round, let us know in your donation that you hate the round.
And then we'll delay it further before
Yeah.
it comes back again.
Yeah.
There's another opportunity for you to donate.
Yes. Any route is a way to donate.
Well, Fran's got this one.
Well, somebody doesn't like dingbats. I think that's a good
Omen.
good omen. Yes. All right. So what's that one? It is a bow and arrow, and 2 teams having the same score, known as a tie. So it is, of course,
Bow tie.
a bow tie. Bow tie for number 7. Number 8. I like this one. Number 8. What's this one? Here we go.
What'll be this? I've not seen any comments from the Bolters. Bolters, are you in tonight? Not seen any comments from you tonight so far.
I think we might have upset Reedy too much on Friday. I say we. I went,
He was really bad with Rini on Friday.
I went too far. Draw back a bow. Or a bow tie draw. What?
No.
Anytime, any place.
They shoot, they score. No, it's not as good.
Pair of draws. No.
No, not a pair of draws.
And Carol says, I
Bow
thought it was...
tie was better.
Carol said, I thought it was anytime, any place, anywhere. I'll accept that because it's alternate versions of another time, another place. I will accept that, Carol Woofenden. She said, wow, I got it. No one ever says tie. That was a Desmond.
Apart from Matt Smith stuff. There we go.
Draw a bow. Draw a bow? Draw a bow?
Yeah, but it's not a phrase.
Bow tie's not a phrase, really. I'll give you 1 point for draw a bow, and that's it. That's where I'm calling the line on that one.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have done.
Indeed. Right, number 8. What's that one? It is 4 betters and 4 worses. It's 4 better or 4 worse. 4 better or 4 worse. Yeah, there you go. Don't put the answers in the chat, Fran. You should know better by now. No such thing as a tie in football. It's a draw. It should be draw a bow. Well, it's a tie, isn't it? Draw a bow?
They were tied.
What do you think? Draw a bow? Because there's no such thing as a tie in football?
The match was tied.
It's going to get worse before it gets better.
Well, speaking of which, it's going to get worse before it gets better. This is me really going off on one.
Here we go.
Good luck with this one. Do tell me when you've got it. I think you're going to have to give them the bow. The draw.
Draw a bow.
You'll have to give it to them.
Draw a bow gets 2 points. I'm not happy with it. That's your one. That's your pass, everyone. That's your pass and you've wasted it.
Bev thinks she's got it. Caroline's got it.
I'll accept draw a bow. Only because I won't hear the end of it otherwise. Oh, some people say they think you've got it. For better, for worse. Yep, I'll accept that, Rosie.
Yeah, and I suppose if you're going to give it, you've got to like pair of drawers. You draw a ball and you football draw. We'll have to allow that as well.
Okay.
Okay, so
Number 9.
So 2 times 33 is
66.
and we want the square root of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got UR and 2 kicks. Get your kicks on root 66.
There you go. All right, and then number 10.
Our favourite.
Well, it might be it's either the best or the worst, depending on how you look at it. Number 10. No clues in the chat, please. Do not put any answers in the chat
No,
at all. Thank you.
It was too easy to put something comedic against this one. And we don't want it.
Yes. Here we go. And for this one, there are no substitutes. Our answer is the only answer we will accept.
Indeed.
Kathy Tomlinson said, very good. Very good.
Thank you for a donation that said thanks, guys.
Much appreciated. Pump aid. Joe suggested square root 66 kick up, bump up. I can safely say that's not the correct answer, Joe.
Oh, it's good that Joe's able to watch us, though. So please give us a yes or a no as to whether you'd actually like a recap version of this. Or whether, say no if you just want the timed version.
She just said, well, she is on drugs. That's fair. Yeah. All right.
So what have we got there? We've got some...
Wood chips.
And next to the wood chips is...
A grey V. So what if you got there? You've got chips and gravy. No, everyone likes the timed version. Good stuff. No one wants a recap. Roy does, though. So that's chips and gravy. For this one, I'm accepting no substitutes. Crafty Craig said no. More dingbats. You got to take the good with the bad, Crafty Craig, unfortunately. All right.
Yes.
So again, there was no substitute for that one. It has to be chips and gravy, as that's our favourite one, basically. 18. Oh, hell. Oh, dear Debbie.
Kathy says that's awful.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Claire said she got 7. That means you are on the normal end of the spectrum, don't worry.
Yes. Well, mine's composed.
Oh, Bev, you had to ruin it. She got 20. Jesus. Luis Suarez famously bit Branislav Ivanovic in the Liverpool 2-2 Chelsea match draw in 2013. Thank you, Charlie Rant. Fleur said always more dingbats. Caroline Brookin said no, gravy on chips, sicky face. We can't be friends. Right.
Joe says chipping V is best to humour her. No.
Oh no, Joan, you got 20. Oh no, you poor thing. They faff around enough already, said Steve. That's true. We do faff about. Right. That's that one more time for that one. And we'll go back to there.
And we need to go into round 4. Before we go into round 4, though, please, can we have a quick nosy ourselves on the fluffy balls, felt balls, just to see how many people we need to put their scores in.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to have a quick look.
Right, we're waiting on the Neighbours, Team Stuckers, Alamo Angels, 2 Quizzy Rascals, the Fire Breather Rubber Ducks, and the Kirby Hill. So make sure you do get your felt ball guess in quick as you can, please.
Yeah, because you've got till the end of these questions to do it.
Yeah. Basically, when we do the recap, that's when we're going to start tabulating all your felt ball guesses. We are showing the balls right now, Sarah. Thank you very much. So there you go. So again, we're still looking for Fire Breather Rubber Ducks, 2 Quizzy Rascals, Alamo Angels, Team Stuckers, and the Neighbours to get your felt ball guesses in, please.
And I think it's quite conclusive. That you want it timed when we do Dingbats eventually again. It won't be for at least 6 weeks.
Yeah.
We don't do it too often.
No, we have ran a bit low because we did 3 over Christmas and then our music special we did as well. So yeah, we're running low on Dingbats for now.
But we do Dingbats in the specials.
Yes. Okay, so round number 4.
Round number 4.
It ends with tonight is brought to you by the letter H for Harry Potter, which we are doing very, very soon. Here's a link to that one there as well. Elliot is asking for diploids. I think you mean diploids? What are diploids?
We don't know what diploids are.
And then your comments disappeared, so maybe you spelt it wrong and you're going to tell us in a second. So there you go, that's the Harry Potter quiz Just because H has been mentioned, let's get on with it. Here we go. All your answers end with the letter H.
The last letter of each answer is H.
Indeed. Right, I'm going to do evens.
And for this round only, Sarah. That means I'm doing odds then. God knows what he's given me. Okay, question 1. What are too many cooks said to spoil?
Can I have a link to the score sheet though, please? Says Sarah. Yes, there you go. I'll remove the preview. There you go. So what are too many cooks said to spoil? That's number
It's
1.
pinned.
I know it is. Sarah's just blind, it seems. Diploids, like 2 P's in a P. Ah, we've done that before.
Is that what they're called?
We call them numerical sayings because we're boring.
Okay, we could do some of those.
Well, yeah, write that down. Actually.
Yeah, I'll write that down.
Vincent van Gogh, said Roy. You and our band. Right, moving on. Number 2. Salt Lake City is the capital of which US state? Salt Lake City is the capital of which US state?
I nearly put a certain question in today.
Did you know? It's not pinned for Sarah. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah. So what am I writing down here? There's something I was gonna-
Ditloids. Numerical sayings. I'd never heard them called ditloids before. I mean, years we've been doing those as numerical sayings. We've been saying it wrong the entire time.
You're such a ditloid.
Coming from a dipstick, that's high praise. Number 3.
Hit me with a stick.
Number 3.
Number 3. Which film with a very British theme won the 2011 Oscar for Best Picture?
Don't forget, this ends with the letter H. Claire says, thank you to Charlie, my autocorrect is playing havoc. Yes. Funny thing is, I couldn't even blame it on autocorrect because I just have a keyboard. So if I get it wrong, it's because I'm stupid at spelling. Oh, I wouldn't nod. A diploid is a type of word puzzle in a phrase, quotation, date, or fact must be deduced from the numbers and abbreviated letters in a clue. We've got, God, we must have
100 at least.
at least of them, yeah. We've been doing them for 10 years. Never called it Ditloid. Number 4. What song did the Rolling Stones open their debut appearance at Glastonbury with?
As far as I'm aware, they've only done it once.
You can only have one debut.
No, they've actually only done Glastonbury once.
Right. Glastonbury, apparently. But yeah, you can only have one debut, so...
Yeah.
Also, as well, this will be slightly easier because you know that the last letter is a H. So what Rolling Stones song ends with a H? There might be more than one, but there's only one correct answer. So that's the way quizzes work. Usually.
What are you on tonight?
I don't know, I'm filling the time because you're just keep drinking water.
I told you I was thirsty. Question 5. The Black Pig was a ship captained by whom?
Mm-hmm. For example, MSSL in a C would be Mark shouts Spin Love in a cinema. I just knew you'd have something sarky to say, Charlie Rat. Thank you so much. Quite the master at taking the mick out of Mark and... Well, just generally Mark, normally. So who captained the Black Pig? And their name ends with a H.
Move on.
Number 6. Which UK manufacturer produced models such as Trident, Spitfire, Bonneville, Daytona and Dolomite?
Can we...
Sorry guys, a little bit of a possible error going on. I'm going to try and nip it in the bud.
No, it's fine. Just wanted to be sure.
Dear me. And you, Alex, when it is warranted, like the famous Bristol County Derby City Gate. Whatever, sir. I make no illusions that I hate football. I only put these questions in begrudgingly because it pleases you.
And Fencegate.
Yes.
If an Italian was having pranzo,
Pranzo.
what would they be having?
Again, it ends with a H.
Normally we'd give you options, but as it ends in H, we're not.
Should be quite obvious, I think. So if an Italian was having pranzo. Pranzo. Sorry, that could be possibly offensive.
Yes. Cultural appropriation. Gino De Campo gets away with it tremendously.
Because he's Italian.
No, he's not. He's English, I think.
Yeah? Doesn't sound right.
Yes. Well, he has lots of paper. Lots of sheets. That's what he says. He said if he can get away with it on Good Morning or whatever it's called with Phil and Holly.
Number 8. What name is given to the device on an electric locomotive that collects the current from the overhead power lines? And I will tell you a very fun story about this when it comes up.
Can we do the answers?
Yes. Well, I'm not going to tell you the name of the question, am I? So what name is given to the device on an electric locomotive, aka a train, that collects the current from overhead power lines?
Thank you. Make sure you put your felt balls in because we're getting close to the end. It
This
won't
is
be
the
counted.
end.
Question number 9. Which 2005 film starred Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie as competing assassins?
Assassin. Stupid.
It's gone all quiet in the chat now. I'm a bit concerned.
I think maybe they're just thinking. Let's get on my nerves. Slight unfair advantage, I guess, on that one. Okay, moving on. Number 10. According to Jewish folklore, what was the name of Adam's first wife? So Adam is in the biblical Adam.
Him from the Garden of Eden.
Yeah. But obviously they'd be Adam from the Torah, not the Bible. Right, so there you go. That's why. Jackie says they're just thinking. Fair enough. Right then. So I'm going to give you the final time to see the marathon question. I think most of you have actually got it by now, but just in case, with the letter removed.
I need a haircut. I really need a haircut. Look at the state of that.
So there you go, that one more time. So again, make sure this is now your final few seconds to get that felt ball guess in on that team sheet, please. If you have already done your guesses and all that sort of stuff, make sure you are fully out of the app, as some people might still be trying to get in. Andrea said, what is a dipstick? That's a dipstick. In case you're being serious, a dipstick is a device used to measure the level of oil in an engine. That's the only bit of car knowledge I think I could tell you straight off the bat.
For those of you who were watching Boris earlier, do you know when hairdressers will be allowed to open again so I can get a haircut?
What on earth have you done? The thing behind me, what's that supposed to be?
It's water shooting out the back of your head.
Why did Hiccup's dragon not go to the dentist? April the 12th.
April the 12th. Phew.
Right. I'm gonna
So I shall leave it. I've got a month's worth to go, haven't I?
Final warning to two Quizzy
Wait a
Rascals. You need to get your score, your money pot, your felt ball guess in, please. That's two Quizzy Rascals. Get to your felt ball guess in. You've got until I have the sheet in front of me.
Thank you for everyone telling me the 12th of April.
Cheesy D's suggesting around 80s films about cyborg assassins from the future. Ooh, I could think of what? 2? Right. We're going to leave the recap on for you while we play a little bit of music in the background while we tabulate your felt ball guesses. Hello, we're back.
Right.
Okay,
You've got till it gets to the end, and then we're going straight. Well, we'll do the balls now.
we do the balls now. Yeah.
Okay, so who's doing it?
We'll just get on with it. We've got a lot of time tonight. Right, let's start with Ed Heads and Photo Finish at 135.
Under.
We've got the Alamo Angels, 141.
Under.
143 for One Smart Fella and the Cat's Whiskers.
Under.
144 for the Belgian Buns.
Under.
145 for Kerno and Ben Doesn't Like PG Tips and Jamie's Giants and Charlie in Lockdown Factory.
Under.
147 for Taking Care of Quizness, No Nothings, Bev's Frank's Brainiacs, Freezing My Felt Balls Off in Ohio, Backhanders and The Neighbours.
Under.
Next up with 148 is Monty B. Tardy and the Hungry Hogs.
Under.
149 for Noski's Servants.
Under.
A Landscape Hen at Dawn and Gig Buddies, 150.
Under.
And we have two Quizzy Rascals, Jeebus and the Rainbow, the infamous 5, Glorious Sons of York with 151.
Spot on.
Wowzers. All right, let me just get that in the sheet so I can see it. And then that's...
We've got 4 teams with a full 5 points there.
Oh, there we go. Right. So, for you to see who the points go to, there we go. I'll put that there. So these are the ones that get it. So 5 points because you were exact to the Glorious Sons of York, infamous 5, Jeebus and the Rainbow and 2 Quizzy Rascals. Gig Buddies and Landscapes get 2 points and Noski Servants get a bonus point. Which seems a little bit sad to see there's 4 people who got 5 points, but them's the rules.
Them's the rules.
Them's the rules.
Them rules.
Them's the rules. Right.
Now let's get on with the answers.
Let's do that. Leave that on. That there. All right, guys. Sorry if we felt like it was a little bit rushed at the end, but we want to try and make sure that we can end at the usual time, despite being delayed by the government. Right. Yes.
Let's go. There is our PayPal for your final time.
If you could help us out, it would have been the world to us. Thank you very much. Okie dokie. Let's get on with the answers. These are all worth 2 points each.
Okay. I'll whiz through these, shall I?
Okay.
What are too many cooks said to spoil? It is the broth.
A broth.
Salt Lake City is the capital of Utah.
Utah.
Which film with a very British theme won the best Oscar? It was The King's Speech. The Rolling Stones song was a gas. It was Jumping Jack Flash.
Well, if you got that one, that might be the hardest one of the quiz, that.
The Black Pig was captained by Captain Pugwash. The manufacturer was Triumph. Pranzo in Italian means lunch. The overhead wire current collectors, they're called a pantograph.
Also, yeah, the fun fact about that one was Sarah and I were on a train due from London to Manchester, and the pantograph actually fell off the train in the middle of the track. They said it was delays on the line, but actually it was the train had no power. It was 35 degrees with no air conditioning. We were stuck inside. We weren't allowed out as there was a live rail. Yes. And then we delayed all traffic out of London for 6 hours. That was our train. So there you go. That's the pantograph.
Don't travel with them. Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie were Mr. and Mrs. Smith, which is the film they met on.
Ah, yes. Angela Jolie.
Angela Jolie, yeah. And it isn't Eve. Shock horror. It's Lilith.
Lilith.
Yeah. He had more than one wife. Where did she come from? If Eve was made out of his rib, where did she come from?
I think in some religions the actual Eve... in fact, I won't go into that because it's a little bit naughty.
Thanks, guys. No more dingbats ever was a donation.
I'm disappointed that Vincent van Gogh didn't appear in this round to make up for quiz actually.
That was the one that I almost put in, but actually the answer is actually spelt wrong.
20 for Colonel, thanks to Flo and Alec. Well done, Roy. 10 for Fiona. 16 for Rod. 20 for the Musketeers. 67 overall.
14 for Amy.
Wowzers. Fantastic stuff. Let's get on with the answer to marathon then.
I think you've all got it.
Yeah, the 3-letter word that goes into all of those is, of course, chi. Or qui.
Yeah, chimed, urchin, aching, and machine.
Oh dear, dingbats went over our head. Went to our head, sorry. Only 10 in round 4, said John. It was a slightly tricky round, I will admit. Okay, so we've got... I'm going to give it 2 minutes until we get your scores in order on the screen. So you've got 2 minutes to get your scores in order.
Yeah, because you're really quick these days.
Which we're very thankful for. Thank you so much. Bev says, thanks guys, have a fab week. See you on Friday. The marathon, how many points was that worth?
2.
2 points in your bonus column on that one. Lilith was made from the same clay as Adam, but rejected him and was made to leave the garden. Said Alec McKee.
Where did she go then?
Don't know. But I was going to say that Eve in some biblical records was made from the penile bone of Adam, not a rib.
Oh.
Which is why humans don't have one, apparently. How many points do I put in for the Zoom? That was worth 2 points. Any more, it would just be unfair. So 2 points for the Zoom bonus.
Well, Cain killed Abel, and then Cain went off to find a wife. Yeah. So maybe he actually went with Lilith, who wouldn't be his mother because Eve was his mother. So that would be all fine, wouldn't it?
Alright, that's another minute until we get the score in order. Our worst quiz performance ever, clearly out of practice, says Debbie Logan. Don't take it to heart as long as you had fun.
We shall make Friday and next Monday easy.
Very good, Les Hood on YouTube. Pantograph. Oh no, it's not. Oh dear.
That's good. I like that. That's good.
Oh dear.
If we were giving bonus points for little comments, that would have got you a bonus point. But we're not doing.
That's nice, but we're not doing.
Well,
so...
it gets too subjective, and then people don't like it.
Overall,
Shall we set that off the screen?
If you want. Overall score for... That did make a slight bit of difference. I don't know why you bothered. Jackie Carrot, still love you both, despite the dingbats. One of our best full marks to Charlie Grant. Now we are worried. I am worried then. Charlie Grant would have got full marks.
Debbie said, fun, I must have missed that bit.
Oh dear. She settled down near the Red Sea, and the angels kept trying to persuade her to return to Alec McKee. Ah. You a fan of the Bible? You well versed in theology? Sounds like you are. Thanks for entertaining. Let's not talk about the score though, said Amy Jo. Thank you very much for playing. Even with our little bonus points, we still did really bad, said Sarah. I'm sorry.
I'm quite knowledgeable about the Bible.
Are you? Goodbye, Mark, and name redacted, said Trevor Feelgood on YouTube. You see, I don't let it get to me. You see, I read your name out. I'm fine with it.
It's the first time you've been saying that person.
Yeah,
for
well,
the last few weeks.
You can get out of it now.
Yeah.
See you.
No,
see you, Trev.
I'm good with the Bible.
Oh, you know.
To the point that we're blacklisted here. All the evangelists don't knock on our door anymore because they try and convert me. So I feel it's my obligation to try and convert them at the same time, and I tend to win.
Andrea said Joe's been playing tonight. I've been photographing the questions, sending to her. That's lovely. I'm glad you got to play. We will next week, so sorry, it'll be my birthday, Eve, so please have cake, party poppers and wine, everybody, says Debbie. You heard it first. Debbie's going to buy you all wine.
And cake.
Yes, thanks, Kathy Tomlinson. I'll say, I'm good with the Bible if I've got a Whitlow and I need to smack it really hard. Great quiz, good fun and good laugh as always, says Les Hood. Thank you so much for playing, and thank you so much for that terrible pun. Loved it. It's gone quite well, although she had no idea what the marathon round was. I had to explain it 8 times to her. She's completely forgotten how it worked. I think that'll be the drugs. Bev suggested for H, historic moments. Right.
Moments. I always thought it would be monuments.
Historic monuments. Right, sort range. Here we go. Let me get my...
Most of them have been taken down.
Thing ready.
Most of them have been taken down.
Right. Total. Bam. Right.
Let's go down to the bottom. Okay.
The team that's got the first full round that's put in, I'll start with. Okay. Good night from Kerno, Roy, Anita, Anna, Fleur, Alex C on Friday. Brain transplant, said Andrea.
Right. Can the rest of you hold your breath as long as Alex does when he does this?
Right. Let me just make sure I've got the... that bit there. Maybe a little bit out of the way.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
The man who doesn't breathe.
36 for the Hungry Hogs, 39 for Gig Buddies, 41 for the Cats, Whiskers and Quidditch Queen, 42 for Ed Heads, Quizman and Herc at 46, 48 for Freezing Pet Balls off in Ohio, 50 points for Inbergo Some, 53 for Taking Care of Quizzes, those in Thunderhead 54 and Benders like BD Tip, 56 for Team Stuckers, 57 for A Landscape Ahead of Dawn, Go to the Realm 58 as well as Monty Vitali on Lead Gone plus 2, Backhands have 60, Top Guns have 60, 61 for Nosky Service, 62 points for Wizard Harry, 63 for Fire Breathe Rubber Ducks, One Smart Fella, Neighbours, 65 for No Nothings and Angry Birds plus 2, Belgian Buns as well, 66 points for Gentleman's Relic Spectacle Bears, and number 32. 67 points for Super Quizy Rascals, Mickey Musketeers, and the Photo Finish. 68 points for Jeebus and the Rainbow. 69, Diggity for Cheesy D's in Rochdale. 70 points for the Smarty Bunch. 72 points for Bombers of Wokingham. 73 points for Cheeky Slags. James Jones 74. 75 points for Infamous 5 and Kerno. 76 points for the Expendables, Animal Angels. It's not actually that long, the clocks go forward. 77 points for Kirby Hill, Glory Sons of York. 82 points for Bears, Frank Bediak, and Charlie Love That Factory.
And breathe.
There you go. Thank you very much.
God,
Woo.
don't know you do that.
There we go. Right, I'll make my...
Oh, the felt ball count. We did that.
Yes, we did. Felt ball count. We did it.
We did put it up.
We can tell you, though, because it was on there.
Yeah, it's 151.
It was 151. There you are, Les. Just in case you missed it. Where's our scores and our ball guesses? Haven't seen either of them, said Sarah. I don't know. What are you called? Did you say Bobby and Monica's Big Bits? You got it on the wrong sheet again, Sarah.
Well, you're still too big anyway.
There you go. I've sorted you out into order. You had it on the wrong sheet, unfortunately. I don't know why. It just seems to happen to you.
Only you.
One of you. There you go. Let me see where you are now. There you go. Bobby Monica's Big Bits. There you are, 53. Well done, everyone. Congrats, Bev et al. Where's the link? What's the... I know, Sarah. I don't know why it's going to that to you. Make sure at the very bottom you've got the little tabs. You see? Look, I'll try and... Can I do that? No. There you go, look. Oh, for the love of Christ. There you go. At the very bottom, there's a little tab. That one. Yeah. There you go, look. You need to have that bit. At the bottom. Make sure you click in the right link. Just to prove that Sarah doesn't cheat. She didn't even get it right on that one. There you go. That just proves we're being fair. Alright. Bye-bye, fellow gravy lovers, says Ben Logan.
And thank you to the 20 people who have donated tonight.
That's very kind. Thank you so much. And again, your money will be going on our groceries and on the pump.
On the pump.
The pump fund. Not only are we going to pay for the pump, we're then going to pay for the plumber to come out and do it as well. Ugh. And the PG Tips haters as well. For the gravy lovers and PG Tips haters.
Yeah. You know, donations, just a couple of quid is fine. We don't take it, you know, we wouldn't think any less of £2. They do mount up £2.
Thank you, Sam on YouTube, and good night to you.
Yes, good night.
Excuse me.
We're off to watch the last episode of Series 2 of Discovery. And we'll see you all on Friday. And
Yes.
then we've got Sunday and Monday to do.
Indeed. So there's the links to all the upcoming things on there as well. Thank you, Frank on YouTube.
Andrea said, chips and gravy, nightcap. Wrong time, wrong place. I need a drink.
Goodbye, Sarah. Bye.
Bye.
Right. Thank you so much for playing, guys. Thank you for bearing with us at the start of the quiz due to the conference going on a little bit too long.
He's basically very discourteous to us, isn't he?
It's very rude.
We should have a word with him.
Roy says, I have the app, but always check the date tab. Yes. That there as well. Night chaps, looking forward to the Friday Frolic. I like that, Caroline. The Friday Frolic. I love it. Okay. So, that being said, thank you very much for playing, everybody. We shall see you again on Friday. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and all the other lovely stuff. Keep your distance, wear a mask, be nice to each other, and most of all, chew your food.